Amidst the declining rate of infections, New York has decided to roll back the mask mandate, which required face coverings in most indoor public settings. Now, according to New York's Governor, Kathy Hochul, the infection rates have in fact declined to a level, and it is now safe to repeal the broad masking order. But masking in schools, healthcare facilities and also certain types of shelters and public transit are going to stay in place for now. The private businesses can also set their own masking rules for their staff and for their patrons.
New Yorkers, this is what we've been waiting for. Tremendous progress after 2 long years. And we're not done, but this is trending in a very, very good direction, and that is why we are now approaching a new phase in this pandemic.
Meanwhile, Hochul has said that the decision to keep the mask mandate going for schools will be revised in the first week of March, depending on the situation. Schools are all set to reopen in the United States after the winter break.
So after this break, parents will have test kits for their children. We want them to test the day after they come back, and again 3 days later. And let the school know if your child tests positive, keep them home.
But the fears over the pandemic continue to persist. The U.S. Center for Disease Control and Prevention still recommends universal masking in schools. And the U.S. CDC Director, Dr. Rochelle Walensky, has said that with the cases still high, pretty high nationwide, now is not the moment to drop the mask mandates in schools and in other public places.
At this time, we continue to recommend masking in areas of high and substantial transmission. That's much of the country right now in public indoor settings. And so we're, of course, taking a close look at this in real time, and we're evaluating rates of transmission as well as rates of severe outcomes as we look at updating and reviewing our guidance.
About 5,000 COVID-19 patients were hospitalized in hospitals statewide as of Monday, and locals opine that it is actually very early to lift the mask mandate.
I don't really think it's the right time to lift the mandate. I understand that she's keeping it inside of the schools, but I think even though that is an indoor area, we should keep it for other indoor areas as well. We're keeping the children safe. They're cross-referencing with the adults. We should keep everyone safe for now.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.